Pisces, welcome back to your Astroflower reading for the 16th through to the 23rd of January. I've been away for 3 weeks. I've had a really bad voice, as you can well hear. In fact, I lost my voice for a couple of weeks, so I couldn't do any videos at all. I hope you had a new year, happy new year, and the rest of the holiday season. And now we're getting into 2023. Have you seen your 2023 readings and the collective readings? They've been quite amazing, really, to be honest. So this is going to be a reading here. We're going to start off with a tarot reading for you for this week, and then we're going to be going into your chakras and your aura. I would normally split this into two, but because of my throat, I'm trying to condense it into one video at the moment. It will be eventually split into two in the going future, but just to sort of save my throat, at this time we're just doing it as in one video. So in one reading, as it were. It will be timestamped, so you'll be able to sort of see that down below. Let's just get straight in here. Let's see what's going on with your overall energy, Pisces. We're moving into your autumn period now. So as we move into your autumn period, you might feel that things start slowing down, that you get a little bit more sort of reflective about how the world is going, what you want out of life, where you want to go in life, which is normal. And it's a good time to set the ideas of what you want in the coming year from your birthday. Let's just see what's going on here. There's definitely it's feeding into you. It's all about you this week. I think this is the week where you're going to realize that I need to reposition myself going for the coming year in 2023, for the year 2023. So you get the start. There is choices to be made. Some of them might be a little bit difficult, and taking time out and looking around is actually going to help you realize what sort of dreams and aspirations you can apply in your life, what sort of things you can actually implement within your life to actually get those dreams and aspirations for 2023. And it's all about you. So I think it's good for you to take a lot of time out for you this week, and sort of ponder and allow your spirit and your energy to sort of go into aspects of your life that will, open up the doors of the possibilities of the dreams for tomorrow. Let's just see what's going on in your relationship. Here's your karmic message here. So a lot of loving here, but a lot of it's almost as it's like listening and cuddling, comforting. That's what it is. It's comforting others. It's nurturing. This is it. It's nurturing others. Okay, so it's comforting. This here is basically this week here, I think, is about comforting and nurturing your cherished relationships that are around you, basically, I would get into that, be available for other people. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence this sort of karmic message. They're almost like they're going to look after you. If you do this, if you do nurture the relationships that are around you, it's like the universe is going to look out for you. It's going to be like an extra guide that's giving you that rite of passage in a way, Yeah, it's also sort of planning for the future. And when you're nurturing, when you're comforting and listening to others, it's going to provide those ideas. It's going to provoke those dreams and aspirations for your future going forward. So I think it could be very, very productive for you, actually, Pisces, within your life, to actually connect with the people and just sort of take time out with those people and just listen. And just be there and give them a hug when they need it, Let's just see how your guides are influencing this karmic message. They're trying to help you to look around, look further. I think this here is all planning is all very good, and you're very good at planning, Pisces. You're very good at looking at things and kind of going, this is what we should do, this is how we should do it, and stuff like that, and getting those ideas going forward. And But here your guides are trying to ask you, they're asking you to look further afield, almost within communication, within communications with other people. Yeah, it's a new cycle that is coming through you, and I think the guides are recognizing this, that you are in your autumn period, that you're sorting stuff out from last year, what you did last year, what you don't want to continue doing, what you do want to continue doing, what you want to start completely new, and what you want to stop, and stuff like that, and how you want your relationships. It's a new cycle coming up for you, and I think it's a cycle that's actually with this Seven of Pentacles as well, and I think it's a cycle that you're going to feel at one with yourself, a lot less stressed. I think you had a very I wouldn't say stressful to 22, but it was stressful, but I think it was very active and very, it was very quick here. But then that's got to do with the speeding up of the earth. And your guides are recognizing this new cycle that's coming into you. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to encourage you to look further afield, to lift your gaze up so you can see the birds flying in the sky. What message do they give you? What sort of sensations do they give you? What sort of sensations do the trees give you around you? And I think it's good to look at every aspect of it all. And let's just see what's going on your conversation that is within you. Have you ever observed fish in a river? They're a little bit like they can get scared quite easily. Pisces is that link between life and death, so they tend to get affected by the ending of things and the beginning of things, and they can get almost bored for the middle section, and you're coming into a bit of a middle section at the moment. And your conversation, your guys here are trying to sort of encourage you to sort of stay with it, stay calm, keep your eye on the future, stay with it, don't go running off, don't go, running too far away. In order to look at those trees and get the messages out of it, you need to be still and poised and posed within yourself. Yeah, strength. They're trying to give you that sort of strength to actually lead yourself going forward. That's what they're trying to do, give you a bit more sort of consistency to quell those inner voices of doubt within you, tame those critics within your own critic within yourself. I think this is really important here. The guides are trying to help you on this sort of section. Let's just move on to what's going on your business side. So there seems to be a bit of a leap of faith that's gradually developing for you. I don't think it's this week, but I certainly think it's what's going through your calculations of what you've been doing in the last year and what you want to be doing in the going future. Let's just see what the karmic message is for you here. For your readings last year, I think you did really well on the financial front in regards to jobs, businesses, and stuff like that. You seem to be the toast of the town, as it were. And here is, as I say, it's a bit of a pause moment in the year for you, where it's more observation of what's going on around you rather than acting upon it. Yeah, so the page of Pentacles. So you're learning, I think, here at the moment. And I think this learning comes from within you of what you've done to get to where you are, how you've done it, what things you could have done better, what things you could have, what things you did really well. Don't forget to sort of like, compliment yourself. And I think it's setting you up for a new stage or new aspect, new development within your career path or within your business or within your projects and stuff like that. I think here is the karmic message here for this week here is just to observe and start bringing in that information for those new projects coming forward. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence you here. They're bringing a lot of things into your life, actually. I think a lot of possibilities. And sometimes, too many possibilities too many cooks can spoil the broth, as they say in English. So I would be just a little bit wary of that, but just observe, kind of note the different opportunities that are around you. Nine of Swords. So is the universe bringing you woes and worries? I don't think so. The universe or the outside world may be stressing you a bit. I think that's more that case there. And this is where I said sort of like not all opportunities are there to be seized upon. And I think your karmic message here, and I think the universe is almost trying to help you here by a lesson to sort of say, we're going to offer you this, this, and this, and this, and this, and put loads of things in your pathway. But you shouldn't be choosing everything. And I think at the moment there's a lot of page energy around at the moment. And you can see this in the sun and the activity of the sun as well. It's been very fiery, very airy at the moment, which has been, maybe trying on our emotions and stuff like that. So I think the universe is helping you here by offering you so much, so you learn how to sort of say no to certain things. So you don't get stressed in the going future. Let's just see how the guys are trying to influence this karmic message. They're examining the gifts in the universe. They're trying to filter out that stress and help you decide. And they can do this through coincidences around you, through just hearing a song on the radio, looking up and seeing a sign, seeing something written on something, and just kind of realize this is what you should be doing or where you should be going. It helps you to streamline things. I think it's helping you to focus. I think that's what their guides are doing at the moment. Certainly are with that the King of Wands there. They're helping you to be the leader in your life. And I think that's really important for you to do at the moment, is to step up to the plate and live what you're supposed to live, basically, under your rules and your regulations, basically. To put your energy into, choose where you put your energy into, rather than dissipating your energy across all the board. And it's that controlling of that lion, that inner voice, which we can also see over on this side here, which we get with the King of Wands. It's that calming of that, or quelling of that, that inner voice, that critical inner voice, which can bring us down. We can bring our own self down, or self-sabotage, or shoot ourselves in the foot. Here, I think on your financial sort of side, I think it's a case of you turning around and realizing what you want and not chasing butterflies, basically chasing aspects of your career path and your business and your projects that you so desire to be having in 2023. So there's a real filtering through this year. Let's just see what's going on going on with the conversation that is within you. Quiet and observing. It's similar to this sort of side of things, but here, that's what's going through the conversation with you is listening to what people are saying around you. It could be within your workspace with your colleagues and stuff like that, and realizing that there's certain aspects that you can say, do you know what? If we did it like that, that will bring this benefits and etc. Just working it out within yourself before you take the leap of faith. I think it's getting things in order, basically. And I think this conversation that you're doing within yourself is helping you to put things into order. Page of Wands. Why am I not surprised that came out? That has come, I'm not joking, that has come out for everybody so far. And it is a page energy, as I said earlier on. It's almost being childlike. So playing with your workspace, playing with your job, your business, your projects and stuff like that, and allowing things to fall if need be, trying it out and kind of go, oh, okay, that didn't work, but that's fine. Move on to the next thing. But the main thing is also enjoyment, to release that stress. So So try things out, but don't get pinned to this has got to work like this. I would be a lot more free flowing basically within how you do things, and that will play out through the strength card and the star card, because this is what you're looking for at the moment. You're looking for your dreams and aspirations for next year, and playing with things on this page of wands, being that fiery childlike sort of energy of playing with life. I think you're going to realize your inner dreams and your aspirations for 2023, or for the year coming up after your birthday. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energy as it goes through you for the coming week. I think this nurturing and this retrospective within your financial sort of side is going to make for a very sociable week next week, because there's certain things you're going to want to try out, and I think this page of wands is going to move up to there next week. It'd be interesting to see, but it's certainly flowing through you, and I think it's going to heal you in a way. It's going to give you a sensation of finding your home, your nest, your position in life. It's gonna heal you. It's gonna make you feel good about yourself, make you feel like you've really gone on the right way. A manifestation of that star there is coming through you through this healing session, and it's just gonna make you feel comfort and at ease with the world that is around you, as you've given over and you've comforted the people that are around you on this side. And this is this new cycle here. You're getting clearer visions. You're not getting stressed out by certain aspects within your financial sort of side. It's going to make you feel that you've come of age. That's what it feels like in a way. And from that coming of age, you can really manifest a lot of things. Let's just go into your chakras and your aura now. This is the sort of thing I do in my healing sort of sessions. This is what I've been working on over the last sort of 20 years, 30 years. And let's see what's been going on there. As I say, the sun's been very, very active over this past sort of 10 days. There's been a lot of solar eruptions, CMEs, sunspots, that sort of thing, which creates a sort of fiery air energy. Now you have that fire that comes through your chakra, through your Astroflower in this sort of section here. It's actually coming up through you here, like that. You have a lot of fire actually, Pisces, and that's being activated. And I think that's being activated from the interior of you and giving you an option to work out what you want to do in the coming year from your birthday. So we got the chakra man here. Here we go. We got his legs here, on their legs there, and then moving up through, and there's the arms and etc., and then we're moving up through to the crown chakra. Right, so that's all in place. Just connecting here. Let's see what's going on with the root chakra. There's a lot going on in the root chakra. It's incredibly powerful. It's this, your root chakra's it's short but compact. So basically it's like a root system that's that may not go deep but certainly goes wide. So it stops this rocking from left to right, and it's giving you that sensation of security. The thing is, the root and the crown chakra is the same chakra. It's your vertical energy, if you know about electromagnetism, electromagnetic energies. That's your vertical energy, so that's your crown and that's your root, and then your horizontal energies, which is the rest of your chakras, and the directional flow after that. So because your root chakra is really fine, let's just see what's going on in your crown chakra. Your crown chakra as well is very well defined as well. It's very clean, beautiful. It gives for a very much a clear vision of how you think about things, how you do things. It gives you a clear vision of what you want in the going future. According to your roots of what you actually need in the world, that need and that want sort of scenario. Let's just see what's going on the sacrum here. Okay, so this is missing out a little bit. on your sacrum, you've got the right hand side, which is a little bit lower than your left hand side. So there's seems to be a little bit more in the way of administration. This could be this comforting aspect to you're listening to other people, and this also could be on your financial side where you're listening to ideas, working them out, see what's going on, but you're not doing enough sort of pleasure for yourself, just getting out there and enjoying life. I think that might need to be a little bit adjusted, and so you don't sort of get into work, which you tend to do. Anything connected to a fish like Capricorns as well, we tend to work. So it'll be a good thing to get that good sort of harmony going between the two. Don't forget to spend some time, and this is where your guides, as I said earlier on, are trying to help you to open up your eyes, to make you look up and see the birds and the trees and etc. Let's just see what's going on in your solar plexus. This is well defined. It's very finely channeled as well. So this is what I was saying earlier on, the way you'll know where to put your energy into, what to put your energy into and what not to put your energy into. When we're in our autumn months, the energy flows slower through the body. We're not missing energy. You've still got 100% energy. We never miss energy. We're never missing energy. We've never got an excess of energy. It's just how that energy is distributed through the body which gives us that impression. And here, I think here is, you may feel like that you just don't have the energy to go off and climb a mountain and stuff like that. But I do think there's it helps you to concentrate on certain aspects of your life. And I think this is working out what you want to be doing in the coming year. Let's just see what's going on your heart chakra. So your heart is like a disc in a way, rather than a traditional sort of daffodil sort of shape. And it's full at the moment. This is this comforting thing. It's almost taking on a lot of, you're taking a lot on from the world that is around you, but it's not necessarily taking it on like the 10 of Wands. It's more sort of case of taking it on around you of sort of like, sort of seven of cups and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that have been proposed to you emotionally, as it were, but you're gradually, and this is where the solar plexus comes into play, because that works in tandem with the heart. It's going to help you to sort of guide those emotions into very particular things. And when you do guide it into a particular relationships or certain aspects of your relationships around you, or you apply it into your work area, it's going to be very strong. You're going to have a lot of emotions that's going to be able to really apply the solutions for any sort of problems going forward, or you're going to wash away any complications that are around you. Let's just see what's going. Okay, so the third eye and the throat chakra is the same chakra. It's the front and the back end of the same chakra. It's just bent into a U-shaped sort of scenario. And that works in tandem with your sacrum chakra as well. So, once you start playing with these chakras here, you're going to play with your sacrum as well. Because your sacrum is all about your desires, that star card that we saw and everything like that. Concentrating on your pleasures and desires for the going future. Here you've got a lot more sort of third eye activity going on, and I think it's because you are looking around you and sensing what is working for you or what could work for you in the going future. It ties into this left hand side of your sacrum, and I think that's really quite a good thing. So I wouldn't act this week. I would observe, take on board what is going on around you, and allow that to sort of nourish those ideas, nourish the possibilities, the creation of a plan going forward, basically. So that's really nice. Let's just see what's going on your aura. Okay, so there has been, this is a general reading, of course, but some of you may have get caught in a mental conversation or a mental conflict with other people, or a situation that is around you. And when you send out, and we all do it, no one doesn't do it. everyone sort of sits there occasionally and just kind of goes, oh, that situation is really doing my head in. You know, I don't want it, or that person there is really getting on my nerves, you know. When you send out that sort of negative vibe, it's almost it's like a boomerang. It's going to come back and it's going to hit you. So, and because it comes back and hits you, you think that actually that person there is sending negative vibes to you, but they're not. It starts with you. It's like a clap, like conflict, as it were. Once you take yourself out of the situation, that clap doesn't do anything but make wind. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is here. I think this is important this week to not bite on things. And I think this is where the universe is testing you with that 9 of Swords as well that plays through it. And it's going to provide you with that healing process, which we saw at the top. Now, the way in which I would suggest, one of the ways in which I suggest people, my clients that I see, to do this is to take a moment in the evening with a nice cup of tea. That's just my throat. With a nice cup of tea or some sort of drink, and just sit down and observe what you've thought during the day. And things you're not happy with, just say, bring me back that thought. I don't want to send that out to the universe. So it doesn't come back and clobber you. And this is what that letter of confirmation could be about for you as well. This changing, this freedom that's coming in for you. It's going to stop you biting on things, and it's going to make you feel a lot more happier about yourself, basically, and it's going to give you that strength going forward into your new year. Basically, it's going to confirm a lot of things about yourself. It's going to quell those doubts and insecurities within you. Okay, so there you go, Pisces. Thank you very much for being here after my absence of 3 weeks. I hope my voice holds out for the going future. In the meantime, I have got I've opened up 5 sessions for this week for people on the internet. I've already got my own private sessions that I do for people local to here and people that I have in my offices across Europe. And I've opened up 5 sessions. There's only going to be 5 available a week for the next sort of month and a half to see how it goes. You can find a link in the description below where you can get yourself a personal reading or healing session with myself. In the meantime, Pisces, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.